Hello guys, today I want to give you an update of my app and how is it looking right now. There were a lot of changes that happened, and today I want to show you why is it like that and why is it so hard, at least for me, to publish my first micro app that hopefully will be used by someone. So yeah, here's a proof that I'm working on it almost every day since the beginning of the year. But yeah, it's still not published, and I still need to do some stuff there to have it working. So first of all, yeah, I want to show you how it turned out that it is not the initial idea that I'm going to deploy. And at the end, I will show you how the app looks like right now and what's left. So first of all, in the beginning of the year, I started with social media scheduling app. So the one app in which you can create a post and publish it on every social media platform. It looked promising because I saw that there are few existing apps, but there is still a lot of complaints from the users regarding this kind of apps. And also I tried 3 or 4 of them, and for me, all of them were too complex. So I wanted to make it really simple for the users. And yeah, that was the initial plan. But of course, the idea changed, and the issue I have with this idea is that it was for me too complex to create because there were a lot of authentication that need to happen between all of the platforms. So with the Instagram API, for example, the TikTok API, Twitter API, and yeah, I forgot to mention that I already started. Yes, I started coding in Next.js, so like my first front-end app, only from this year. So yeah, when I saw like all of the new things I need to learn and all of the integrations that needs to happen and all of the security stuff I need to implement, for me it was like way too complex. I first started with overusing Cursor AI and the agent mode, and first few prompts were promising. I felt like, yeah, I will do everything with this without even front-end knowledge. But when I stuck on the first bug, I spent like 3 or 4 days, and I realized that I don't understand anything. Maybe not anything, but most of the code was for me like too complex to understand. So after 1 or 2 weeks, I gave up this idea, and I set another goal to first learn Next.js and to at least understand what AI is generating. So I spent 2 weeks with tutorials, doing some simple apps for my own usage, and after that I start with another idea. So I just like cut a chunk of the features from this app, and I wanted to create only Instagram post scheduling app. I found this idea valuable because yeah, I have one Instagram business account from my previous business, and scheduling the post in Instagram was not that easy for me, and I found that there may be some improvements in the process that I can make. So I spent 2 or 3 weeks working on this idea. Then I also, of course, gave up. So for this idea, the things that I found really, like the blockers I found, was at first the API limitations. So for me, it was really important to have the one app when I can schedule a post, video, and it would be the best if I could like create the video in the app and the post and the title, the hashtags. But it of course it is still a pain in Instagram to find the music for the reel. So I thought that my app will solve this issue, but it turned out that API limitations from Instagram. So the Instagram does not provide, the Instagram API does not provide endpoint for like searching for the music, adding the music to the video. So yeah, it was like a real blocker for me. And still I was not really confident about my front-end skills. So I started with integrating with Amazon S3, and it turned out that that the integration was pretty easy for me, but yeah, I just didn't want to be responsible for the data of the potential users of my app with my first app, because I know that I will fail in a lot of things with the releasing, deployment, handling the first users, because I'm not used to do this before. So yeah, I thought that it would be yeah, it would suck when someone will start using my app in, for example, beta version, and I will like, yeah, maybe not broke, but I will like, he will plan some posts, spend time on it, and for example, my app will crash and the data will disappear. So yeah, I was, to be honest, afraid of this. So I was wondering about some idea that will be yeah, that will have less responsibility on my side. So I switch it to even simpler idea, and I call it Instagram Post Analyzer. So the main feature of this app, this version of the app, is that user logs in, connects his Instagram account, and I'm using Instagram API to fetch his latest posts, and I can read the stats of this post. So based on the last, for example, 10 posts, I can create a calculation. I can calculate what was the best times. So what is the best time for posting for this user based on likes and comments from his previous posts. So yeah, this idea is still live. Yeah, I spent like 3 weeks working on it, but yeah, even if I like created, I chose the easier idea. I thought that, yeah, sounds easy, I will do it in within the month, but it turns out that it's not that, still not that easy for me. So yeah, I here are the pain points and like the reasons why even this simple app idea is not published yet. So the first of all, to get the analytics and all the data for the calculations, I spent some time learning the Instagram API documentation. I used to work with a lot of API docs because I'm a software developer for a long time, backend software developer, but this Instagram API docs were not that clear for me. I had to, like, first of all, understand the differences between logging with Facebook API, Facebook account and Instagram account, and also, yeah, just to understand the reach and the views and all of the vocabulary there. For me, like, I had to like spend some time just to understand how it works and what does it mean. Of course, like every my app always have like this kind of issues. So when I start with like moving the button, then sometimes I just start to like spend a lot of time just to improving the UI, which after a few hours I realized that it wasn't necessary and I need to focus on the functionality. So yeah, also I had this issue with this app. I spent maybe not a lot of time, but I spent some time to learn Next-Auth and how to do authorization. Of course, this is not authorization for the Instagram account connection. This is authorization for Google provider. I will show you in a minute how the app looks like right now, so we will see what I mean here. Yes, when I had everything working, also the calculation algorithm, which was created by AI, I had to connect my app to database to store the users, maybe not like this simple database, so I only storing users data, like the email addresses after the authentication. And also I started with storing the history of the calculations for the users, but then I realized that it's not that necessary at first iteration of my app. So the database is super simple, but I found, of course, some things that can be slowed down. So after implementing database, I choose Supabase for this project. I made decision to also change the authorization, the way I authorize my users. So I removed the Next-Auth authorization integration, and I used the authorization from the solution that Supabase provides, because I thought it would be better to have everything in one place. For now, I think that it sounds like a good decision, but I don't know. I'm just dumb with the integrations with a lot of new stuff. So for me, it took like a week to have everything working and be sure that everything is safely implemented. That the docs for the Supabase are better than in comparison to Instagram API, but still for me it was like a lot of issues to solve, and agent from Cursor was not that efficient with solving them, so I had to do a lot of stuff on my own. So right now we are in the point where I think that a lot of work is done, but it's still not enough. So the main things that left is finishing the landing page. We'll show that in a minute. Add Stripe integration. At first I wanted to create a free tier. When you can, in free tier, you can calculate the best time for posting on Instagram. And paid integration would be to like have every best posting time for every day, and also some advanced analytics. But yeah, I decided that I just want to make it live, and as you see, there is already 7 weeks I'm working on it, so I just want to make it live. So then I switched the idea to publish this app only in free tier without the premium one, just only saving the when someone is interested in the premium mode. But then I just like switched the idea again, and right now I wanted to have this app only in paid mode, so there will be no free tier, and the only feature, maybe we can say like 2 features, will be the post analytics, and of course the main feature, the best posting time proposal, the calculation. And the third thing is left, and I'm afraid, I think that the most about it is I will need to request Instagram API to switch my developer account, the integration, into live mode. And it requires some legal stuff on my side, so the privacy policy, how I stored cookies, how users can remove the cookies. So I will have to prepare all of it. And I heard from my friends that also tried to like have some deploying some apps using the Instagram API. That is not that easy to achieve. So fingers crossed. I hope everything will go well here, but yeah, still some work to do. And yeah, I wanted to like do everything of this in 1 month, but I hope that I will like be finished with it until the end of March. But yeah, we will see. So yeah, I will show how the app looks right now. So here is the landing page of my app. Yeah, still you see that no credit card required and forever free forever plan. But as I said yesterday, I changed the idea. Right now I want to do this paid only. So yeah, for now this is like the only. Yeah, just look at the view and the layout, not the content here, because I will adjust it. It's generated, of course, by cursor. So yeah, that's how the page looks right now. And yeah, I just want to start with yeah, $10. Maybe not a month. It will be $10 per use, because as you will see in a second, it looks like for now the app is not needs for like you only use it once and you have all of the features. So yeah, I'm choosing one of my email accounts, and right now I'm in the app. I can't reach other. Okay, I can reach profile, yes, because I'm logged in my Google account. And for the yeah, the dashboard and the main features of the app, I need to connect my Instagram account. Okay, yep, probably I will blur it out in editing. So my account have more than 10 posts already, and still something happening there. So the Instagram account is connected, and you can see that yeah, it's self-explainable here, but the main thing is this one. So here is the best hour for publishing based on my recent post, which we can see here. Yeah, this one will be removed because it's not yeah, as I said, it will be only free tier, and you can see like 2 days when there is a best time to post, and expected likes and comments. So I'm not using any of AI API for this. I'm just using the recent posts, and I'm just like finding the best posts, best, yeah, like when the likes were so that when the users were mostly interact with the posts, and based on this I'm calculating yeah, my proposal how when you should post your media for Instagram to have the best results. And here is the reach for your in your latest days. So you have the tooltips with the descriptions of it, and yeah, that's also the user will log in, connect his Instagram account, and he can see the best time to post. So yeah, just wanted to finish the landing page, add privacy policy and Instagram Stripe connection integration, and I hope Instagram will allow me to earn some money with this. But yeah, for me the success will be just to have it live. Okay, that's all for today. If you want to follow my journey, please subscribe, and see you in the next one. See you.